Rouen France turned into a disaster. Everything was closed. They started hammering it down. We were starving, but positives. We found a broken Hoover. Got soaked even more in the rain, but explored some insane medieval buildings and ended up with kebabs and a French bakery treats worth breaking keto for. Let's go.
Happy birthday to you. Your face is covered in two. Kebabs, what's up guys? Hope you're doing well. Having a freaking good day as always. So here we are on day, what, three of the trip, day 2 in Rouen, and we're just heading off now. We're like 1 o'clock now. I've got a freaking stonking headache, so don't expect me to be all energetic and that. I'm feeling a bit blur. But yeah, we just spent ages trying to sort out the ticket to freaking Paris, and this app was like blocked us when we tried to book it, and then we went something else, it blocked us again, and then oh my god, it's just been an absolute disaster. But anyway, we've had breakfast earlier. I'm feeling quite full still. Some of that absolutely lovely fromage blanc and that, a little bit of the sausage from yesterday and the cheese from yesterday, and one of those little puffy pie things. Anyway, we're now ready and sorted to go, and we're just going to leave now to the River Seine and check it out, see what it's like. So catch you down there, or probably before. Only me waffling again this little bit nippy today. Yeah, so we're supposed to have like torrential rain and thunderstorms, so touch wood, it's all right. Like, it's only like spitted a little bit, but not too sure about this weather. Look. Well, it just looks white on my phone, but trust me, it's a little bit brown. It's not brown at all, so don't trust me. A little bit grey. And yeah, so we're just, like I say, heading off to the River Seine, if we can get across this road, which looks like it's a motorway. So I don't know how we do that. I need to check Google Maps in a bit. Both of them at the same time. Jackets on. She's cold, I wonder why. Look. Legs. Check it out. So we just got to the River Seine. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. It's like Brazil style. Here we are. It's not as aesthetically pleasing as I thought it was going to be. As you can see, it's a little bit we got the bridge over there. Nice hills in the background, that looks nice. Nice hills that look nice, there you go. And this side as well, we've got a little bit of like treeage and a boat, and nothing much on down there. But yeah, there we go, that's the River Seine. There's some cool tower by the Seine River. So yeah, we just looked at a couple of the restaurants. There's some restaurants in some of these places, and yeah, there all seem to be bloody pizzas and burgers. That's all you seem to get around here. It's ridiculous. I want to get some like decent like French food, like some onion soup or coq au vin or something like that. Come to France, want some bloody French food. Lovely, lovely place for jogging down here, though. Shame I'm not up to it at the moment. Bloody health sucks. Yeah, so River Seine, not much to really see at the moment in Rouen. I'll say we're walking back the other side, and we'll see if there's anything in like the islandy bit around there. It looks a little bit better on Google Maps. So yeah, we'll find out in a second. Anyway, we got a little boaty coming up. Cool. Not much activity anywhere around here. Oh, here comes like the tram. So we can cross the bridge on this. Oh, is that the station here? Oh, the station here then. Oh, was it the traffic lights? Maybe, oh, traffic lights, yeah. So yeah, walking a little bit longer. Got like a, I know some statues of some famous people on this bridge. And, check out this this boat over here. Friggin' awesome. There's like loads of like luxury sort of like cabins in there and everything. I'm not sure what it is. Viking boats or something. But all the balcony up there. You got sunbeds up there, and like the rooms are awesome. And there's a lounge inside. So yeah, that looks pretty cool. Anyway, this side's looking a little more interesting. So I don't know what that is, but there's the islet, the little islet inside. Looks cool. Hopefully have a cross over to that, see what's going on. Oh, this one here is, what's it, 1910 to 2010. I don't know what that is. Get a look at that, that looks nice at the other side, doesn't it? Yeah. Oh yeah, this bit is quite nice. I say a little boat again, and I say it's about crappy weather. Got to the bridge over the islet. Here we go. Is the view. The just crossed the bridge and everything. I say there's the Notre Dame. I say shame the toilet roll on the end because it got burnt down. So yeah, there you go. We just come to the little islet-y place, but yeah, it's just a few like of newishy resident buildings. Not that nice at all. Hopefully there's something up a bit further. If not, we're just going to head off back to the next bridge, to the mainland. Cool flower though, check out those. They're pretty. Look at them. Oh, hello bee. in it as well. Check it out. Oh, yeah, guys, bit of a disaster. We got like halfway through the island part and then realised the other bridge we're going to go over to the city bit. Frigging cars only, traffic only. So we're going to have to walk all the way bloody back to the other bridge and cross over again. So not particularly happy. A bit of a waste of time considering less later anyway. And oh dear, Mum's got to walk further, which isn't good because obviously she can't walk that far. Oh dear, my throat's going. Oh yeah, so bit annoyed really, bit annoyed. Oh well. So yeah, note to all people, if you're coming to Rouen and you think, oh, the little islet looks cool, place to visit, don't. Oh dear. Oh well, see you in a bit. So we finally come up round here, back again. Can't get any bloody shots across the bridge, but we come over the bridge up here, and here's a lovely shottage I wanted to capture. There you go, check it out. Unfortunately, it's starting to spitter again, so hopefully it don't pee it down. But there you go, nice view. I think if it wasn't with Mum, I'd trek all the way up there, if I could. No pain, no gain. There you go, quite a nice view. Obviously it'd look way better if we had a decent sky. But, oh well, it is what it is. Check it out, we just found this Japanese restaurant here in France. Japanese à la Vuitton. There you go, midday, €15.50, 23.80. One of these ones, 23.80. Look at that. Oh my god, wow. So there you go. I think I went to Thailand before getting some sushi again. But there you go then, check it out if you want. Looks pretty nice inside. Looks like it's run by Japanese people as well. Yeah, I'll tell you what's hilarious, guys. We've just been walking around and whatnot. We just found like this broken like vacuum cleaner on the side of the road, and we got the vacuum vent because I think I've got something to fix in England by the water pipe. So yeah, we just picked this off the side of the road and taken back the vacuum hose back to England. So there you go. Okay, I do like a good deal. Oh dear, that's quite funny, isn't it? But they're thinking like, what the hell are you doing? These people in the cars are like, why are these tourists like picking up like broken piping off the side of the road? Yeah, in a French accent, of course. And yeah, so we're just going to continue heading off down the straight ahead now. And I think there's like some sort of like cathedral-y part, and then there's a super hypermarket, hypermarché or something. So it'd be nice to look at some more like Frenchy food in there, other than like the one we went to yesterday. It was like a small supermarket-y thing. So check it out. Here's the church at the end of the islet part that we're going to cross. There's the road down there. Unfortunately, no walkway. But yeah, check it out. Looks quite a big one. So see if we can have a butcher's inside. Check it out, guys. So we just went to have a look at the church over there. Fortunately, it's temporarily closed. Temporarily closed. So that's a bit of a bummer. So, ah well, not having much luck today, I tell you. Yeah, a lot going wrong today. Anyway, we're going to head off to the supermarché, hopefully see if they got some lovely food to have a butcher's at. I love looking at foreign supermarkets. Anyway, touch wood, it's not going to be friggin' shut. See you in a bit. And yeah, here we go. Here's the super hypermarket. And like I said, let's hope it's not being shut. Touch wood. Obviously, there's not much wood in there because friggin' bloody shut. Unbelievable. Massive arse supermarket. Oh, shut up. Oh man, not happy. Not happy. It was pretty dead around this area anyway. I mean, look, this building is all shut up here as well. Bugger. Okay, we're just going to have an explore around back into the main centre. Yeah, that looks properly shut. How is it? It's supposed to be the biggest like supermarket here. Look, it's completely gone. It's empty. Yeah, is it empty? Oh, it's not even temporary shut. It's completely gone. Bloody hell. Okay, so yeah, see you in a bit then. Everything seems to be a bit shut up around here. Doing their cleaning. We just found one French restaurant that's open, but a little bit pricey. Probably with drinks and everything for all three of us was going to be over 100 quid. So yeah, we're cheap hobos, as you know. Now we've just come back to the cathedral again. Check it out. And yeah, just going to continue having the butchers around here again. So, oh, here's another restaurant. Let's check what they got. Normally, like 95% we found is either pasta, pizza, kebab, and burger. Yeah, not too much here again. Yeah, so check it out. We're inside this. I've forgotten the name of the place. An oldie place in France. Unfortunately, absolutely tons of tourists in the way. But they've got a very cool restaurant in here. But yeah, I guess this is pretty much it. Okay, it's Atri Saint Maclou. It's about a historical place about the plague or something. So there we go. And a restaurant as well. Yeah, just had a butcher's inside the ticket bit. It's €5 to get in, so not a bad price at all if you want to have a butcher's here. It seems to be much cheaper, like the attractions and that, the historical places, than in England. It's going to be around about like 20 quid. Here's around about sort of like half that price really.
The Black Death was an epidemic that spread through Europe between 1348 and 1351. It had a huge effect because, according to Jean Froissart, chronicler at the time, a third of the population died due to the plague. The contagious disease that passed through humans by fleas and rats swept through France, which had already been weakened by the 100 Years' War and famines. Rouen subsequently suffered more waves of plague. The St. Maclou parish was one of the most densely populated in Rouen, and the cemetery was next to the church. Lacking space due to the many deaths from the Black Death, nearby land was acquired, and it was enlarged. Thus the Grand Atrium was created, and the Petit Atrium was used to describe the original cemetery. This new burial place was gradually expanded following donations and purchases of houses and gardens. Why Atrium? The French word comes from the Latin atrium. It designates an inner courtyard placed in the entrance of a Roman house and surrounded and covered by a galley supported by columns. By extension, the Middle Ages, the cemetery, which is often located in front of the churches, naturally became known as an atrium. St. Maclou Atrium in Rouen is one of the last remaining cemeteries in Europe with an ossuary gallery. In 1526, the parish decided to construct 3 galleries. The works took place between 1527 and 1533. At the time, they were not a new level, but a roof truss which served as an ossuary. The galleries were raised on a stone base with columns which supported timber-panelled frame. Other ossuary galleries appeared in the same time in France and still exist in Montiville-les-Roses, Blois and Montfort and Muare. In the cemetery, when space was needed for new burials, the bones of the previously buried dead were transferred to the roof space in the galleries, which was called an ossuary. However, recent archaeological research does not provide all the answers. Were the rooftops open? Were the bones visible? Did grave diggers access them by means of a ladder, hatch or skylight? The atrium's decor illustrates its activity. Bones and funerals objects, shovels, coffins or religious bells, cups decorate the beams, string piece and poles. On the north gallery there are carving and pairs of syllabus I can't speak, I'm wrong, typical of the Renaissance, as an ornamentation of the capitals. The statues and the columns on the west and east galleries personify a danse macabre. The first Danse Macabre painted in the cemetery appeared in Paris in 1424 with a background of wars, famines and epidemics. It presents a procession of couples with the gaunt figure of death leading the living in a dance. The ones in the atrium separate the laity, emperor, king, dancing on the west gallery columns, and the religious figures, pope, bishop, who are on the east gallery. The dance does not question the very hierarchical of medieval society. It is not so much the equality of men faced in the death that the Danse Macabre symbolises, but more of a promise of life after death, where all beings are equal. The construction of the self-enclosed in the courtyard in St. Maclou Atrium in 1652. It included accommodation on several levels for the priest and the gallery onto the courtyard. On its wooden framed facade there is a macabre carving similar to the other galleries, and elms on which the sculpture remains unfinished. In the 17th century, charity schools for the poor were multiplying. A boys' school was established in the atrium around 1661, followed by a girls' school. Faced with a growing number of children, a floor was added to the west, north and east galleries between 1745 and 1766. The religious schools left the site in the 1900s, replaced by a boarding school for girls from 1911 to 1920. The Écoles de Beaux-Arts occupied the buildings from 1940 to 2014. From 2016 to 2020, the atrium is undergoing a phase of restoration, diagnostics, building study, archaeological digs and works. The reference point for the monument's restoration is that of 1880 because it allows different stages of the atrium's construction to be shown. Therefore, the passage between Rue Martriatoville and Rue Collet, which existed until around 1890, is being restored using the West Gallery. In the passage, the priest's access to the courtyard is restored and reveals the rear facade of the south wing. There you go, check it out. This plaque here is about 500 years old, pretty much to the date. Obviously it's got all the lighting on it, can't see it. Looks cool up here, doesn't it? So back to the squarey bit again. A lot less people out today. Better for taking pictures, but the sky is terrible again. Bright white. Ugh. Well, let's check it out then, guys. We've just gone to the Carrefour Express. We've got some like Nutella donuts. It's her birthday today, by the way, so there you go, birthday cake. So yeah, just gonna have a couple of those, naughty little treat. It's not much to eat around here. Some of the prices are just so, wow, it's a lot more expensive than England, I think, especially in the little supermarkets. But yeah, what do you think of that? This is €4 for that. Think good deal? Cheap?
reasonable? Let me know in the comments. And yeah, we're just gonna have one of them. Let you know what it's like in a second. I'll tell you what, guys. Yeah, a little bit expensive, but that is a friggin' A+ donut. Absolutely delicious. What do you think? Like it? Good? Yeah, check out these ones then if you're in Thailand. Well, not at all, because we're not in Thailand, we're in France. Oh, bloody hell. Watch, check it out, just in the Carrefour, they got the coffee for €1, so I decided to have one of those, a coffee, straight coffee, €1, not too bad. Nice coffee as well, obviously a lot cheaper than a restaurant. A cafe even. Oh, check out that recycle as well, you got your foot on there to open up the bin so you didn't have to touch it. Oh, wicked. Cool. So there we go, like I say, a cafe, a coffee, a lot cheaper than... Piss off. There's a bee after me. French style, lovely cathedral and cafe. Yeah, check out the city, guys. Look, it's just like these tiny, like narrow alleyways and that, and it's just awesome. Like, look at the way, like the detail and everything, the way they do everything is just so cool. The layout of the city is just wicked. I tell you what, if you're into like buildings and architects and just like love city walks, then you definitely got to check this place out. Really is fantastic. Try not to use awesome and wicked as much. Hopefully that bit of speaking was all right. Oh dear. There we go. Check out the alleyway. Some twats ruined it with the graffiti. There we go. Look out the street. That one's cool up there. That one's nice up there, isn't it? As soon as we come out that little alleyway, look, another awesome looking street. I just love the way they're designed. Look at that before Mum ruins it. There we are, spending ages looking at photos of herself. Oh, so vain, so vain. Hurry up, get out of the way before no one comes. Wow, check out that little place here. This is awesome, the Spaghetti. What are the chances of this? You know I said we found that freaking broken up, like vacuum cleaner by the side of the road. What are the chances? We just found another one. What are the chances of that? This has got to be like 1 in like a million or something. That's crazy. Do you want that one as well? We think one's enough. That one's got a nice angle though to pour out the water. You see at the end. Actually, that one's probably better. All right. Okay then. It was free. It was free. Get your free imported France water pipe, you know. What the chances of that though? That's crazy, isn't it? Just been exploring like some of the side streets and that, absolutely freaking awesome. Unfortunately, weather's getting a bit crappy now, so we're outside the church a bit again. Like I say, still going around the side streets. But yeah, not sure what we're going to do now, as it's starting to get a little bit heavy at the moment. So what do you want to do?
We're trying to aim for that main street again, so we can find the pharmacy and also find the...
Okay, we're going to go to the main street, which I wish I said earlier, because we've just gone past it.
Deviated.
Okay, well whose fault's that then?
You liked it.
I didn't. I say going round down these side streets, check it out. We just found the back end of the, what's it called, the Notre Dame. What an awesome entrance or exit. Like, there's no one here at all. Well, at the moment there isn't. But look at that. It's just so, like I say yesterday, it's so amazing. Check out yesterday's video if you haven't already, where we go inside here. It's absolutely amazing. The architecture is just... my Frenchness there. Just found this old toy shop. Look at that, the classic ones. Scooby-Doo in there, €30. Oh, I like the micro machines, the Star Wars ones. Look at that, €45, brand new in the box. They got Annie up there, 35. Fortunately, it's shut, but there you go. Le nid des marsupilami. Wicked. Oh, Bikemeister Mars. How much is Bikemeister Mars? €30. €30 unboxed. Wow, crazy. Seems like Sundays is pretty dead here then. Everything's shut. Like the supermarket, not the supermarkets, the restaurants. Some restaurants are open, quite a few are shut. Like the general shops, high street shops are all shut. So I don't know, that's a crappy day. Oh dear, that's a bit disappointing. Hello. Where are you going? We're going down here. Most places are shut here then on the Sunday. What are you doing?
Oh, sorry.
She's just soaking my friggin' phone in rain. She walks off with the umbrella. So yeah, it seems like most places are shut here on Sunday. We're going to go for a pee in the poo-poo stop in the mall. As you can see here, Mum's just walked in the way. As you can see, it's all shut up as well, and everything else down here is bloody shut. So it's a bit of a miserable day as well. So Yeah, not too sure what to do. I guess we head out back to the main high street, see if anything's going on down there. So I would like to have like a nice bit of French food, Sunday French food, and obviously want some nice French food for Mademoiselle's la birthday. But yeah, I don't think that's going to happen today, so I might have to have a rain check, literally, until Paris. Okay, that's annoying. I wanted to go to Espace de Palais. Oh well. On a plus note, check out down there. Nobody's there. That looks cool, doesn't it? So not having much luck then. Like all the supermarkets are shut. Even like the local convenient mini marts are all pretty much shut up. And like we've just left with a couple of restaurants which are like, all burgers and freaking pastas, which we don't want. Some bloody French food. And I say the weather, I can't talk with my friggin' mouth in. Well, not my mouth, my tooth thing. You can see the weather is absolutely shocking. So we're going to try and go to the Carrefour near us Express, and hopefully, fingers crossed, it's open. They said it shuts at 1 o'clock, but the other one we went to was like open like 2 hours after that. So we'll see. Anyway, wish us luck. See you in a bit. Signing off. No, I'm not. I know where it is. There we go. There you go. There's the tree you wanted, Mum. Oh, dearie me. Was there a restaurant here open? Maybe, Mum? Hopefully. I don't know. Might try this one actually for a change. But not cherry. There you go. 0 suppers. There you go. So check it out, guys. Just come to this burger place. Look at that one. This is the ultimate one. Load of chicken in there, some pork or something, bacon, cheese, beef burger down here. A load of fries. I like the different sauces. Mum's got a load of fries, bird poop, and pretty nice sized burger actually. Check out the burger in there. And she's got one of the panini wraps, and there's some sauce and everything, a load of fries. So there's not many places open at all, which is kind of annoying. We've found this place sort of near us called Mega Foods. They got loaded like the kebabs and burgers and plates and stuff, but rather try this one like than a generic brand like Pizza Hut or something. So yeah, obviously not very keto at all again, but I'm not bothered on holiday. Prices are pretty freaking good, so check it out. I'll put the link in the description. Kebab meat is lovely. Kebab meat is very nice. Think, Mum?
Very nice,
yeah. Lovely sauce actually. What do you think?
Yeah, it's nice.
Nice. Oh, check out that bad boy. Oh, the kebab meat is absolutely beautiful. Wow, guys, check it out. There's absolutely tons of meat in here. It's absolutely delicious as well. I say, if you did want to do keto, obviously just get rid of the bread roll and just have the meat on its own. But oh my god, this is fantastic. Yeah, friggin' hell. That's a highly rated kebab. That is. Sauce is lovely as well. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Mum's having trouble trying to eat. Burger buns falling apart everywhere, look at that. Right then, Mum. Oh, damn. One time I don't have it on your face to make fun of you. How's the panini wrap thing?
Yummy.
What's inside your one? I forgot.
Chicken.
Oh, the chicken curry. Oh, that kebab meat is wonderful. That was nice.
So after our lovely kebab, we continue to head back home. It's still peeing it down, unfortunately. And we find this absolutely awesome bakery, a lovely French bakery. Check it out. There's absolutely so much to choose from in here. Obviously, none of it's low carb or keto, but you know, carbs do not count on holiday. They've got lovely eclairs, like egg tarts, profiteroles, and obviously breads and everything. So fantastic. And the breads are way healthier for you in France than they are like in America or in England, because there's like a law out where you can only like put the basic ingredients like flour, water, yeast, and salt, etc. into the bread. You can't like add in a load of other crap to it, which is absolutely fantastic.
What one did you want to try? So they're not reasonable in here, aren't they?
Yeah. So this is egg tart, right?
Go for that one, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, tan. And yeah, please. Yeah, you want, yeah? Yeah, yes, por favor. Merci. It's well wet. What the hell did you do? Did you sit in a puddle? Check it out, guys. So we just got back home now. It's absolutely friggin' terrible. It's just raining everywhere. Just died a little bit off when we were in the restaurant and that. As soon as we come out, it started peeing it down again. Anyway, before we head back home, we went into this little bakery place. Absolutely friggin' awesome in there. Some really good prices as well. And we bought this lovely loaf of bread. I think it was pan traditionnel, which looks like a nice soft homemade bread. Smells awesome. Obviously not keto. And we got this wonderful tart. Look at the size of this. Oh my god, it's humongous. humongous on the floor. It's humongous. Check it out. It was absolutely delicious, and that was €2.60 for that, which is not bad at all. Unfortunately, I think in the kebab restaurant, absolutely fabulous. That was so frigging delicious. I think they overcharged us a little bit, which is frigging a bit annoying, really. But yeah, tired and wet and rainy, and just didn't realise that much until we left. So yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, we're back home now. I'll say we're about to try some of this lovely torte and not the breads for tomorrow. And we got this wonderful apricot juice. Well, hopefully it's wonderful. Some apricot juice as well. Obviously, juices are a no normal because they're full jam-packed of sugars. But yeah, a treat now and again is all good with the juices. And yeah, it's got like 40% apricot in there, so it looks pretty fabulous. Happy birthday to you, sitting on the sofa like a miserable poo. Happy birthday is a bit of egg tart. Happy birthday to you. That egg tart, absolutely friggin' delicious. Definitely worth the carbs, that is. Really good price as well, like I say, €2.60. Massive piece. This is like a normal slice, a normal portion, like split between 3 of us, so yeah, definitely recommend that. So check that little place out if you're not in Spain, in France. Nice bit of crust on it. The pastry's nice and dense. One of the best egg tarts I've had for donkeys.